So today is June 26th. I don't know what day we're on for the 30 days of art. I want to say that we're on day like 16 or something maybe? No. Like 14. I don't know, I have the date when it's supposed to end written down, but I am not looking at a calendar right now. So we will do an update on that today, since it's been about, I think, a week. But this is it so far. I haven't been cataloging it as well as I was in the first few days, because I was taking a picture every day to see what was added, and then I didn't do that for a few days, so now there are a few days where I don't really remember what order things are put on in, but I think it's coming out pretty good so far. I'm pretty, I'm liking where it's going. I don't know, like, in the past few days, I haven't really, like, drawn or painted directly on it, but I've more cut out and added to it. And I wasn't entirely intending to do that when I started, but I guess since that happened, and that's just what I did on those days, and that's what's gonna be on. But, yeah. So, other exciting news, well, it's not really news, but I go running most nights, and last Wednesday, I believe it was, I went running, and I went running like a little bit later than I usually do. Like, usually I run between like 8:30 and 9 at night, and that night I left at like, I don't know, it was probably like 9:15 or 9:30 when I left, and I run by a Walgreens on my route. And, some nights there are people, like, yelling in the parking lots, and, I get it, because it's, like, people in cars, like, yelling to people who are going into the store, like, oh, don't forget, XYZ, and, usually I ignore it, because it's kind of just, like, not important, and it's not my business, but Wednesday night when I ran by, there were, like, probably 4, like, moderately well-dressed women, like, it looked like they had probably gone out to, like, dinner or, like, some club beforehand. Or they were, like, going after they went to Walgreens, but they were, like, yelling at the RedBox outside of it, and, like, I stopped and just kind of watched for a few seconds, because it was, like, the weirdest thing I've seen on one of my runs. And I mean, like, the only thing that I can think that, like, beats that in the kind of, like, oddness factor was one day, I went running and somebody had drawn, like, a penis on the sidewalk in chalk, and even though it rained, it was there for like 3 weeks because nobody tried to like get rid of it. And I mean, like, the yelling itself wasn't weird, but it was the fact that there were like just 4 women just yelling at the RedBox, and I couldn't figure out what they were saying. And I was just, I don't know how to respond to it, and it's probably like not as weird as I make it sound, but like just seeing it was kind of odd. So I mean, that was funny, and then, yeah, I don't know, it was weird, because I didn't sound mad, but, I don't know, whatever. Yep, and then, nothing much has, like, happened, really, in the last week that comes to mind. I mean, like, I went to a graduation party, and, I mean, that was fun, but I only got to stay for like an hour and a half or so because I had to be back home. That was good. And yesterday I went to the beach and I went running, and that was fun because yesterday it was raining really bad, like it kind of is today, with like thundering and stuff. But by about 1, it had kind of cleared up, so I was like, I'm going to the beach, and everybody was like, what? And was freaking out because they were like, this is terrible beach weather, and I was like, it's not that bad. There are actually, like, a lot of people on the beach. Well, like, okay, not a lot, but, like, summertime standards, but for, like, rainy day grossness, it was pretty busy. And, like, parents had their kids out swimming, so I was like, oh, I'm running on the beach, it can't be that bad. And, I wasn't smited by the hand of God, like, struck down by lightning when I was there, but, I mean, it was good. It was good. I haven't gone running on the beach in a few weeks, so that was fun. I might go again later this week, but I think like today I'll probably just go running on my normal route. Yeah, so I think that's it. Nothing else is coming to mind that I should talk about, maybe. And then there will probably be another art update in a few days, because I kind of feel bad for leaving it for a week, because now I don't have much to say about it. But, yeah, so have a good rainy rest of your week if you're watching this, because I think it's supposed to be kind of gross all week. What are you gonna do? Okay, bye.